My only child, my baby girl, is turning 14 years old, and I've been excited to have the mommy-daughter talk about the birds, the bees, and knees. The birds and bees and knees.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. And she's 14?
Yeah. Dad wants to participate too, but I don't really want to share this moment. It's not how I imagined it. How can I get him to back up and not break his spirit?
I would say, first of all, you're a little late. I think mommy daughter talk is first. And if daddy really wants to be a part of it, he can be a part of the second conversation. I think this is just an easier one to have with the same gender. Make it less awkward.
Let daddy know that there's a woman conversation that needs to be had first, and then that he can have the daddy-daughter conversation after that. Tell him to back off so that he can do his own conversation.
That's weird, though, because, I mean, if you have I'm not saying that you're wrong, but, I mean, another side of it is you have a man who's wanting to be there.
Oh, I love that.
Like, I mean, there's some women out there who don't have a guy that even wants to be involved in that because it's totally female stuff. Mm-hmm. So couldn't they do it together?
They could. It depends on their relationship and how, close they are with the dad and the mom together. But let the people that have menstrual cycles, I would say, have the conversation first. This is my personal opinion.
The professionals.
Right, exactly, about babies and, certain things that could happen and maybe birth control and all that stuff. And we're not excluding him altogether. We want him a part of it, but let me lead the conversation and then you can come in.
You know what I think of is that dad who was picking up his daughter and singing songs every time he picked her up, like Bruno Mars and all that stuff. Like that kind of dad who's so involved in his kid and wants to be there. That's kind of what pops in my mind. So you asked the question about breaking his spirit. Just explain to him that this is something I've dreamed about us having as a bonding moment, but if you want to do it together, let's do the second round together like that, and maybe they won't break them up.
I got one out of the 941 that just came in on the text line. My boyfriend of 1 year recently broke up with me because I actually used OnlyFans in the past. We had been planning on moving in together, getting married, and having kids. I know I should have told him about my OnlyFans past, but we got serious and I moved on. He found out because he was using my laptop and found some of my old content, so I had to tell him. What he saw was something I did with 2 guys. He said he can't be with someone who has done porn before. What do I do?
You better go on.
Find a new boyfriend.
Yeah, you got to find a new boyfriend. he can't unsee that.
The way your jaw dropped, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, because you said 2 dudes. And I'm like, listen, I'm trying to move you into a space where you could be my lady. You can, nah. I mean, and I get it. It happens, and you're not tainted. But, yeah, I'm judging because I seen it. I shouldn't have seen it. I didn't want to see it. Oh, my God. I can't unsee it. Yeah. I can't.
Unfortunately,
it's the devil's three-way.
She can't save it?
Your past should be your past.
It's a bridge over a very troubled water.
Yeah, your past should be your past, but doing something like that is something that you should definitely bring up to your boyfriend beforehand because that's...
And why is it on your laptop still?
Well, it's old content. Sometimes don't we all have like old stuff?
No, we ain't all got that. No.
It's in the hidden folder.
No, we ain't all got that.
Nobody can find that. But doing porn.
Can you imagine pulling up your girl's stomach?
Stop saying porn. It's OnlyFans.
All right, OnlyFans.
It's classic. Okay.
The act of what she did is definitely that.
Yeah,
so
it is.
And that's something important that you probably want your man to know, especially if it's out there on the interweb for everybody to see.
This is horrible. Can you send us the link? Just so we can give a good assessment, because we're really just guessing right here. I know D just asked for the link, and I'm like, I'll make a shot at it. Whatever.
Okay. Here, out of the 941, I just went on a date this week with a girl for the first time, and during the date, she told me it was her birthday this weekend. She told me I didn't have to buy her anything, but I'm beginning to think this is a test. Should I buy her something, and what should I get her?
It was the first date?
It was the first date.
It's a test.
It's definitely a test.
So if it's a test, is there only one right answer?
I think so.
Or is
Wait, it's the first date. He knows it's her actual birthday
she
that they're
told
going
him.
out on?
Yeah, she told him it was her.
No, they went on a date, and he told her that she said it's her birthday this weekend. So she laid it out there. So he has time, like a couple of days.
Yeah, to do something.
So what's your test answer?
Take her out to a romantic dinner. I mean, you don't necessarily have to buy her a bunch of stuff. You could just bring really nice flowers to the dinner. Take her on a if you want to.
They already went to a dinner.
Yeah, but usually it's not like the most super romantic dinner on the very first date because you're getting to know the person, at least nowadays.
It's the first date. Let me explain something to you as the dude in here.
Well, it's the second date.
Hey,
the
I'm a
birthday.
dude too.
Yeah, but you ain't the dude because you got a girl. It's like, as the
Oh.
dude who's
He's
out here
a single
thinking
guy.
single-minded.
Stop.
Like, because it's hard for you to tap into your single mind because you go give texts and phone calls. If you, like, I'm trying to save you,
Okay,
dog.
so you
know
give
what
the
I'm saying?
dude and I'll give the dude with the girl.
Yeah, dude with the girl answer comes from you.
Get her a
As the
cupcake.
dude who's out here, if you're sitting at a first date with a girl that you're trying to impress and she lofts that out there, then that means that she just don't want you to forget it.
Right.
It isn't. That's why I asked you, was there's one answer? Because there's not. She just wants you to show some sort of effort for it. You could send her some flowers. You could send her an edible arrangement. You could send her concert tickets to Rod Wave. I know you mentioned your birthday. I just wanted to make sure that I, show you that I appreciate you or whatever.
Yeah.
That's something where you don't have to go back and do the whole dinner thing again because you're assuming that she don't have birthday plans. She probably got birthday plans if they're coming up this weekend. Yeah. But if you don't forget it, she won't forget you.
And
Look at that smooth there right there. See, that's how you get them yum-yums.
Almost smooth as my double D.
To answer that question, though, you're not obligated to get her anything, but it would be a good look and a pimp move if you did, though. So I would say, buy her a spa day. Buy her a little experience.
Spa day? He's one-upping you?
Yeah,
Oh,
get her a spa day. Get her a spa day. Pamper her a little bit.
He's trying to get her in bed that night.
Yeah, dog.
Look at him. Look at him.
You trying to get the birthday joints. You know what I mean?
He said edible arrangement.
You want the birthday draws, all right? If you want the birthday draws, you get her a birthday present.
I mean, you can send her to the spa. Send her to the rock spa over there, Hard Rock.
Yeah, she can get a facial.
Go out there and get that.
Yeah.
Come to the house and get it.
And then later on.
Anyway. All right. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay.
No.
That's heavy. All right. This out of the 941 says my wife and I had our second miscarriage. I say I because it hurts both of us, but her hurt is my question. Each time this happens, it kills her spirit and it tears her apart. She always says, why is my body failing me? And I don't know what to tell her other than I love her and God has a plan for us. I love her whether we adopt or whether we just stay godparents. I want to try and get her to think about us not continuing because of the fallout that happens. How can I do that without sounding like I'm giving up on my wife?
Time, not pressure right now. Let her grieve, go through the things, and you're going to be grieving as well. And I think you guys need to really hone in on each other at the moment. Lean on one another. Talk about it if she wants to talk about it. If you want to, don't hold back. It's going to take a while. And then eventually, if that's how you still feel, that's when you bring it up. I definitely wouldn't necessarily bring it up right now until it's the right moment. Let her feel her feelings. She's going through a healing process as well. And that takes a toll on your body. It's just a whole mental situation that's going on. And you know what? She may want to try again. So you have to keep an open mind. It's not just, I know it's hard to go through, but I've actually known many couples that have gone through this. And actually the third or fourth time, they actually had a baby. So I wouldn't necessarily close the door on a situation like this. It's just what happened at the moment. And I'm sorry for your loss, but also there can be blessings at the end of the day after this.
No, absolutely. And if you want to, do anything, tell her that, that plan is not your plan to make. Mm-hmm. We always think that we're ready to have a baby. We're ready to do those things. Yeah. It's like, but God has a plan. And, they always say you want to make God laugh, tell him what your plans are. Mm-hmm. And so if that's the case, then we just need to love up on each other and be totally ready for when God decides that we need to have us a baby.
Right.
So your body isn't failing you. My body isn't failing us. We both got a lot of love. So let's just love up on each other. And when it happens, it'll happen. So take the pressure away from it. And, I'm sorry to hear about your hurt. And, hopefully that helps out.
Somebody said take her on a vacation, help to relax her mind and her body. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
you guys can reconnect at the same time.
Y'all mess around, be pregnant on the flight back.
Could be.
Somebody out of 863 just wrote, I've had 14 miscarriages and 3 births, so don't give up.
Yeah, exactly. And that was my point beforehand. It's like, just don't close the door on that idea because you never know what's going to happen in the future if it's really important to you.
Yeah.
We just got one in out of the 727. Every time I'm in the bedroom with a girl, some gas ends up passing from her, but it's not from that area. It's from a different one, and it grosses me out. How can I stop it?
What I'm hold up.
Sorry.
I'm so.
I'm trying to.
I'm blinded.
But that sounds like an emotional support animal question right there.
Yeah,
you go ahead and go.
I'm trying to toggle the line here. Just yes.
Let him toggle, Meredith. And let that boy have.
Listen.
I don't want no part of it.
This is not uncommon. This is actually natural. This happens sometimes.
It's embarrassing.
When air gets in there, sometimes
you get an air
it
pocket.
happens. Yeah, you get a little air pocket. It happens. It is natural. It is nothing nasty. It's just there's some extra air in there, and so
toggling.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say something without getting in trouble. There's nothing wrong with it. Just put it that way.
But
is
he grossed out by it?
Why don't you just tell him grow up?
Yeah, grow the hell up, bro.
That's all. Just say grow up. That's all you gotta do.
It
That's
happens.
the answer. Grow up.
Yeah.
Are you guys grossed out by that? By the way,
I'm not.
Were you shocked the first time you heard it?
I mean. Yeah, but I mean, listen, if the party rocking, somebody gonna beatbox. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, let's just be serious. I mean, if you got the beat going and somebody like, hey, there's a party going on. I mean, ain't nobody mad at the beatbox.
Is that why you guys put music on in the background to cover that up?
Sometimes,
yeah.
I mean, now I will. I mean, what do they call? And I don't even know if it's against the rules to say it, but I mean, it's like it's called like.
You're talking
with a Q, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. When in doubt, leave it out. But I mean, it's a Q word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. It's an air pocket, like you said, scientifically.
All right.
I just call it the beatbox because that's what the hood calls it.
Yeah. If you're disgusted by it, just know that it's natural.
It's not disgusting, though.
Yeah, no, it's just an air pocket.
It doesn't come, but it doesn't come from the same place that Now, the question, I mean, if you really want to keep it a buck, is if you are handling business, right? And the air comes from the regular place.
Right.
Like, not an air pocket.
Right.
We talking about she just let one go.
Well, that's an accident.
Do you retreat? Because I mean, I know personally, sometimes you got to stall that out. You got to let that go.
But sometimes you're just so comfortable that it just comes out. Sometimes
I ain't never gonna be that comfortable though.
Has a girl ever farted in front of you when you guys were having sex before?
Not during the act.
It was time to take a break.
Yeah, not during the act.
It was time to take a break.
Oh my God.
Yeah, some people have right there, like
how do you know it was that and not the other thing?
Because because I mean, some people, how can we say this without saying something to make parents nervous? All right, just basically the body. If the body is ready to
Produce.
have an ovation.
Yeah.
That means that the body gets a little loosey. Mm-hmm. And when they get loose, some people just get loosey.
Some muscles relax.
Yeah, and then they mess around and let it fly, and it's like, yo, man. Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. You gonna act like you never farted before? Come on.
I just don't want to be that close to anybody. Yeah, I don't want you to be that comfortable.
Listen.
And if I don't respond that way, then you're gonna get too comfortable and do it again. So I need to show you that it's very disrespectful.
You have to check me.
And I gotta fall back now and say, hey, I need to go take a walk.
I'm gonna go
I need to go down to the kitchen and get me a Red Bull. And you need to go and handle whatever you need to handle, because that don't happen here. We don't. Well, this is a Christian household. We don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that.
By the way, that's all happens because of you guys.
It really
Blame
is
me all you
fault.
want to, but you need to go fix a remedy right now by the time I get back with this Red Bull, because I don't want to deal with you like that.
We need to make T-shirts.
Nah.
If the party rock is someone gonna beatbox.
That's going on the next line of T-shirts right there. All right.